Let's go to Mountain View Park. Y'all, I'm going to show you a 1 mile hiking trail that also leads to some pretty secluded and lesser traveled beaches. So it's a really popular spot in the summertime to come hang out. We're going to walk through some reclaimed forest where a parking lot used to be and is now starting to grow full of trees. But best of all, towards the end, I'm going to show you why these beaches are open to the public and exactly how you can get there. So let's go hiking. When you first get to Mountain View Park, you're going to take a left turn after driving down a long road, and you're going to notice it's a lot of parking. There's a boat ramp, there's a dock. It might seem kind of small and unassuming. That's because it is. This is what's left of Mountain View Park that is technically open to the public. Here's the thing. You come to this red stop sign, and everything past here is Corps of Engineer land, making it public land. So this is the start of the 1 mile loop. If you follow this in either direction, so you can go left or right, and it's a 1 mile loop exactly. To the left along that gravel path is along the lake shore. We're going to start off by going through the reclaimed woods here. This is one of my favorite parts of this trail. It reminds me of Return to Oz or something like that. It's not dystopian. It's almost magical the way nature is retaking everything. It's very cool.
We even saw some stray kittens back here once. They got rescued by the neighborhood. Well, this is super cute. Someone in the neighborhood has left their pumpkins out here for the critters to munch on and enjoy. So that's really cute. So nice to see these being mulched, biodegradable pumpkins rather than just thrown away. And I'm sure the animals like it. So you can continue going down this path here, which we're going to sort of loop around towards, or you can take a right. And again, if you want to make that 1 mile, we're going to go right. But there's lots of different loops you could take inside of here. It's real beautiful. If you can see it between the trees is Browns Bridge Road. And that's the actual Browns Bridge of Browns Bridge Road over there. So, pretty cool. Once again, you can see the trees have started to grow where the road is. We're standing in the middle of the road. And you can see these trees started to take back what was once theirs to begin with. There's no need to develop every little square inch of land. And it takes a long time to grow a tree just to that size. And we want to save that for the next generation. We want them to see what it looks like with big mature trees and wild animals. There used to be a bathroom here. A little smashed up, as you can see.
Mountain View Park is on a peninsula, so I'm not going to go down all the beaches on this side, but just so everyone knows, there are beaches dotted all along this peninsula. I'll put a map up on the screen to give you an idea, but you just have to sort of get out there and explore on some of these really short, easy to navigate trails and just find which one suits you the best or that you like the best. I've seen people on both sides. The ones on the other side that you're going to see at the end of the video are more popular, but again, beaches everywhere. And I really hope they just keep this to be a natural as could be place. If you look over there to your right, you can see a tree has actually fallen on the bathroom. But yeah, let's go finish up the trail, y'all. Let's see some of the beaches coming up, shall we? As you meander through the woods, this is where I see the most wildlife is on sort of this back end of the trail.
So this is that turn off from earlier. And again, you can hear all sorts of wildlife. Squirrels are everywhere, birds are everywhere. So that's back to the parking lot where we came in from. But you have so many choices here. So we're going to continue on to make it a 1 mile loop. There's even more twists and turns. That goes down towards the water over there. This is Lake Lanier. We're just across the way from Port Royal Marina. So very, 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 very popular marina. So a lot of people have actually gone by this spot. Like whether you've been a boater or a visitor, a guest, rented a boat, maybe you've gone to the restaurant over there. So yeah, a lot of people have actually gone by this little peninsula. Mountain View Park as it's called. Lots of sounds over here. I'm not sure what there is, but there's a lot of sounds and motions. You can see some benches too. You see these benches off in the distance. Again, this used to be a parking lot, what we're standing in here. You can see those concrete blocks so people didn't drive too far, and you can see the markings for the lines. I mean, look at this, a considerable amount of parking spaces.
Okay, y'all, walking through the woods is always great, but who's ready to see some beaches? So let's get on to some of the water features of this hike coming up next and for the rest of the video. So if you like beaches, this next half is for you. Stay tuned.
Now, only the boat ramp is technically open, but that's where we get to the interesting part. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Oh, let's watch this for a second.
If you like these videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. That would rock.
Now we're officially coming around the bend, so to speak. Right over there, that's Port Royal Marina. Very big, very popular marina on Lake Lanier. And right across from there is this empty, closed down park called Mountain View Park. Here's the cool part. Since it's Corps of Engineer land, it's public. So the neighborhood around here walks this trail. Sometimes people come out here and barbecue and swim. But this is part of the 1 mile loop. So you can see we're gonna basically be along the lake shore for almost the rest of this walk. And again, super fun, super beautiful place. You can see. Here, let's get another shot of this. What? I mean, look at that. This is epic views, lots of water, sky, just gorgeous. It's a great excuse to get outside. And again, please keep this green space. It's looking better and better the more nature replaces what was once more developed. But again, just let's have a nice pathway through the woods and a nice safe place for all the deer and the rabbits, and the squirrels, and all the other critters that call Mountain View Park home. And I guess tiny, tiny, tiny piece of land that is beautiful in its natural state. So let's keep it that way. Another cool part is 2 beaches. This is one of the more popular beaches. People love to come, float, swim. Fairly protected too. Boats don't usually come just ripping right through here along shore, so you're very safe. So yeah, if you're ever looking for a sort of beach area, I mean, it's free. So just come on down to Mountain View Park and walk on down to this beach and have a great time. You'll enjoy it.
I think you can already tell that this is a Tazumi Woods approved hike.
It's so relaxing. You hear the waves as you walk through the woods from one beach to the next. Ooh, you see me fall. It's like the second time. Hopefully that's good enough for keeping the video. All right, this one's a little rocky, so I don't really consider this a beach. I guess it is, just a little more less comfortable maybe, especially once you see what's just over this hill. Look at this. Big place for the kids. Run around and play. And again, very safe. These white markers with the orange blaze that says danger. That means boats are supposed to stay 100 feet away from those. So very few people come flying through here. If they do, they'll go right in that middle right there. So again, very safe. But look at this, it just goes on and on and on. It's like some Robinson Crusoe on Lake Lanier. It's pretty cool. Let's head on down. And you could be the only one out here. But again, it's really just a hidden gem. Like I said at the beginning, no spoilers. I'm not gonna hide anything from you. Mountain View Park is beautiful. You should totally come here. There's not a lot of facilities, right? It's very DIY. So whatever you bring out, make sure you pack out, right? Don't leave any trash out here. Just look at how much beach and shade that you have if you come over to this side. Over there in the distance, you can see the boat dock next to that boat ramp you saw at the beginning. So you can see very easy to get a boat or a jet ski over here to enjoy. All right, this is the last part. And again, you can see this is an old road. And look at it, this is an old road. The trees have taken back over. There's basically, I mean, this is basically dirt I'm walking on. Sometimes you can see the concrete through, but for most of it, it's very soft. Occasionally feel the concrete. There's some right there. But look at all the dirt too. So again, next spring, you can only imagine what this is gonna look like. It's gonna be awesome. Everybody think about green space, right? Let's think about green space. Let's intentionally try to think about preserving as much green space as possible.
Once again, thank you everybody for watching. It really does mean so much to me. If you enjoyed this video or you have any suggestions, please leave a comment. And I look forward to seeing everyone out there hiking in the woods, even if it's a short 1 mile trail like this. Tazumi Woods, see you out in the woods. Bye-bye.